Hello everyone, I hope you are doing good. Today I will be talking about two trades that I took in the month of August. From the first trade, I made a profit of 10.98%, and from the second trade, I made a profit of 11.48%. Those who are new to my channel, let me give you a little introduction. I trade double calendar spread almost every week for consistent weekly income. My profit target remains 10%. So if you are also interested to make consistent weekly income, do subscribe to my channel. Also, there's a playlist as you can see on top of your screen. Do check out every video of this playlist. It will cover almost every fundamental of this strategy. So if you have any question, it will be covered in these videos. If you have still any doubt, you can reach out to me on Instagram or Twitter. I have given the handle to my Instagram and Twitter down in the description. So please follow me there and you can personally message me there. I'll try to answer you guys as soon as possible. So now let's start the video. Before starting, let me give you a little for your motivation. Let me show you my 2022 profit calendar. My win ratio is 77.78% as of today. As you guys can see, I'm making every month a profit of somewhere 10 to 30% every month except this month. So this strategy is working pretty good for me. So I will highly encourage you guys to at least start paper trading. Check out all my videos, learn this strategy and start paper trading. You guys know 2022 was so volatile. Every from the start 1st of January we are seeing like market going anywhere. Someday we feel it goes down, somewhere it goes up. Some people say we are going to recession, some people say now this is the best time to we will go up. So there's so much volatility, we don't know where this market will go. The beauty about this strategy is it is non-directional strategy, so you don't have to guess whether it will go up or down. You will make profit in both scenarios, whether it go up or down, or even if it remains, it keeps on toggling around in the middle point only, even then. So in all the three scenarios you will make a profit. So that's why I like this strategy a lot. So I will highly encourage you guys start paper trading, and then you can try with your real money. You can start small and then you can go big and big as you learn this strategy. So this is my 2022 profit calendar just to motivate you guys. So now let's start the video. So on 4th of August, so you can see this is the SPY chart. On 4th of August, SPY was moving around 413, 414 points. So I thought to enter a double candle spread. Now let's talk about the expiries. So as I guys told you, I entered this trade on 4th of August. So those who know my strategy, I go 3 weeks far. So first week, second week, third week. So I will be selling 26th of August options and I will be buying 2nd of September option to create a 1 week calendar. So selling 26th August and buying 2nd of September options to create a 1 week calendars. So these were the date for the calendars. Now the strike prices. So what I will do is first I will just check what is the add the money straddle price. So of 26th expiry. So straddle is just call and put premium added together. The add the money call and put add the premium together, that will be the your straddle price. So for 26th expiry, the selling leg, which is the selling leg. So for the selling leg is which is 26th August, I'll see what is the call and put add the money. This strike prices add the money strike prices. So I'll check out the premium, add them together. So it was coming around to be somewhere around 17, 16 or 17. So just to add little extra margin, I made it as 20. So 20 points far I will place my calendars upper and downward one. So since we were moving around 413 and 4 14, just to make it round it off, I kept 410 as my middle calendar. I didn't bought it, just this is like an imaginary. So 410 was my middle. So now 20 points far will be 430. And also there was some sort of here there was some sort of sub resistance here at 430. So I kept as 430 as my upper round calendar. And downside, if you subtract 20.410, it will be 390. So I was placing my lower calendar at 390 since there was some sort of support at 390. But then I gave 5 points extra just in case when we fall, like you can see here, when we fall so fast. So there might be chance like if we fall, we will fall very fast. It will have some sort of support at 390, but there can be a candle, like this type of wick here. So there might be a wick here, and then I have to think about whether should I add one more calendar down or not. So let's give little more extra room. So that's why instead of 390, I chose 385 as my lower calendar. So my calendars were 430 and 385. 390 would have also performed good. You can chosen 390. Here also like that, you could have instead of 430, you can have done 435. So you can give extra 5 points cushion if you need something like that. It won't hamper you much. So this is fine. So you can do at 430 or 435. Here also 390 or 385, whichever you prefer. So 5 points extra is fine. Okay, so this was my thought process. Then I entered this trade, and as you guys can see, for the next few days the spy was just moving around there only, and then one day it took the direction of upward movement. Okay, then it next day it went on 11th of August. It was when it was around 422 or something. Then I thought, okay, it has moved good amount by up. There's now a chance it might go down, and if it goes down, the profit which I have got till now will go waste. No, it will go down, not waste, it will go down. So what I would do is, when if we are almost like midway or little more like here or here, you can do, or you can do in parts. Some few calendars like 410 calendars you can add this day, and few more on this day, you can do it like that, any way you can do. So what I did is, on 11th of August I added few 410 calendars also. I didn't add it in 1 to 1 ratio. Like let's say you have 10 calendars, double calendars, so you can add 10 or you can add 5, and you can leave 5 for next day or something like that. It is not necessary you can have to buy at the one day only. You can start averaging down also. But for in my case, for every I kept the ratio of 3 to 2. So for every 3 double calendar, I bought 2 of this 410 also on this day. And later on, if I will, this will go further down, I will buy one more. That's why I kept bought in the ratio of 3 to 2, and the one more I will buy in case this 410 will go down further. So that was my thought process. Okay, and then next few days it kept on going up, up, up. So, and on this day, when it touched almost 430, 16th of August, I was in a profit. It was somewhere around 8.8% or something. I'll show you later on. So it was 8% profit here. So then uh, but there was some sort of, here you can see there's some sort of resistance here. So and since few days we were going up, up, up. So I was, had confidence that it won't break right now. It will show some sort of, cool off will be there. Either it will cool off time wise, so it will wiggle around here, or it will go down. It won't go up. I was feeling like that way. So I was not worried that day to add more calendar. And if you see, it didn't close above 430 as well. So as per my strategy, if it closed about 430, then I would have added one more calendar up. But since it closed below it, so I thought, okay, even if tomorrow, next day, it can, even if it will go up, it won't go suddenly like say 435 or above. It will hardly be here only somewhere. It will open there, then I'll think about it. So that's why I didn't add it, upper calendar that day. And then next day, I saw it went down, and since it went down, these two calendars gave me profit. And this was also almost at the money, so this didn't give me loss. Actually, it was in a good profit. So this day I was 10% profit, so I exited the trade. So now let me show you on day-to-day basis how this trade performed. So on 4th of August, I entered this double candle. 385 and 430 were my strike prices. Selling 26th of August and buying 2nd of September. Total for one double calendar, I spent $159. Then from August 4th to August 5th, this gave me a loss of 7.5%. So I've bought few more calendars, these double calendars. Then August 9th, this was in a loss of 11%. So I bought more. So if you see, I bought in three, installments. You can do two wise, threes, okay. So this time I did three. Usually I do two. So I go 50% one time and 50% more second time. But this time I had few for extra funds. So I thought, okay, I will invest. Anyway, it is 11% down. And I was pretty confident, this is the start of the strategy. Like a lot of days are there. So I thought, okay, I will invest more. But usually I do twice. So I enter, and whenever it is 11% down, or like 10% or around 8 9 10% down. So what I would have done is, like in this day I would not have added, but this day, since it is 8% above loss, so I will add more, to average down. So you can form your own strategy like that. So after averaging down, my cost basis was 153. So, but I will show you both ways. So with averaging down, and if I would not have averaged out, how this strategy performed. So on 10th of August, without averaging down, it was in a loss of 4%, and my average down cost basis, I was in a loss of 0.65%. So I'm doing a little better because since I averaged down. If you would not have averaged down, you would have been in a loss of 4.4%. Okay. So now on 11th of August, as I told you, we were around 420, something like that. So I added a middle calendar which was at 410. So the cost basis was 381. So overall now the loss was 1.07, and my actual one was 1.28%. I added this middle calendar in the ratio of 2 is to 3. So for every 3 double calendar, I added 2 of this middle calendar with the thought process that in case this 122, the middle calendar becomes cheaper, I will add more like that, something like that. So on August 15th, I saw the profit was 8.82% on that day. So I had the option to exit, but I thought, okay, let me wait. I don't think so. It will overshoot a lot. Like we are already like 430 was my upper and 428 is the upper limit. So I was not worried, and we were in 8.8% profit. So I was thinking we will cool off and it won't go away this profit. So on next day only, August 15th to August 17th, sorry, was August 16th a holiday? No, maybe I forgot to enter this entry. And on August 17, my this average down was in a profit of 10.98%, so 10% above profit. So I exited. So that is good. If you would not have exited, you would have seen only 5.6%. Still, we are recovering. Like you can see, 4.4% loss was there. Then we 1%. Then 3.56%, 5.69. We are not averaging down in this case. So even then, it is recovering. Okay, but by closing, like I exited there only because I saw 10, but at the close point, then at the closing, it this was also in profit. It was 10% above profit. So even without averaging, you would have made a profit of 10% over. So you can see this strategy helped me a lot, made a 10%, and I'm learning a lot. So this was one trade. Now let me talk about the second trade, so which I took. Let me talk about this trade, second trade. So this was a pretty small trade, like a very fast trade. So I entered on August 18th. So after exiting on August 17th of August, I entered this trade. So I entered here, and I exited in 2 days only. And my strike prices were, what were my strike prices? 400 and 435. So let me just put it. 445 was my strike price, and the middle one was at 400, something like this. So this was my calendar. So one was at 400, 445, and one was at 400 here, somewhere here, something like that. So I entered here, and in 3 days only, it went down, down, down. Like in 3 days, it went down. So I entered on 18th. So 18th was my entry, and I exited on 22nd. So let me show you on day to basis. First, let me talk about the dates. Okay, so I entered on 18th. So now you can guys know I will go 3 weeks far. So first, second, third. So I'll be selling 9th of September and buying 16th of September. So you can see selling 9th of September, buying 16th of September to create a calendar. And again, the straddle price was around 13 or something. So just to add extra room, I made it at 10. So my was around at 4 this. So 445 was here. Let me add this, make this 445. Okay, so this was my 445 one, and the lower one was how much? 400. This was 400. So this was my 400 calendar. Okay, and this was my entry, and this was my exit. So we were around 426. So 20 points above, 425 above is 445, and 20 points down will be 405. But just in case we fall very far and something like happened, so just to have, and 400 seems a big good number, so I kept as 400. So this was like my calendar is 400 and 445. So in total, I spent $157 for this double calendar. Next day, I saw a profit of 0.64%. I didn't add more. That day only, I didn't So I thought, okay, fine, let's see how it goes. And on August 2nd, I saw a profit of 11% because we fall so fast. And when we fall so fast, it see we were here at 400, but we fall only this much. Even then, we got 11% profit. So this is very great if it falls. So you don't have to worry if what will happen if suddenly we fall. You will get good profit. So I made a 11% profit and I exited the trade. By close, actually, it was in a profit of 21%. But I am happy with my 10% profit. So I'm happy with my 11.48% profit and exited the trade. So as you guys can see, this strategy is working great. I have done this strategy, in whole 2022, all every almost every week I'm doing this strategy. Few weeks I have just missed it for maybe I was busy. So rest every week I'm doing all this strategy, and you can see this is my profit calendar. So I hope the main motivation of this video is to motivate you guys. So you also try these calendars. At least try doing paper trading. Check out all my videos. See, learn from my videos so that you will also get confidence, and then you start doing with your real money once you have all the knowledge. So check out all my videos. If you have any doubts, I will uh, reply to your all your questions. Message me on Instagram or Twitter, whichever you prefer, or you can ask me in the comment section below. Ask me your questions, I will answer you as soon as possible. No one is giving you this service for free. I'm trying to share my knowledge with you guys. Other people are charging you. I'm giving you for free. So make advantage of this and try to learn this strategy and make maximum usage of this environment and learn this strategy. I hope you'll have gained some knowledge out of this video. Please like this video so it will get promoted on YouTube algorithm and more people will get benefited from this. Thank you. One disclaimer, all these information in this video is for your knowledge purpose only. Don't do any trade based on my recommendation. Always do your own research. See you in the next video.